restarting the video to show my mom putting in the little thing because she...
Okay, so I also have never done this before. Okay, show them this. This is my first time putting together this type of cot, although I've watched a lot of reviews to see how it's done. And this was one of the complaints about various cots, was that this part was difficult. I didn't find it too difficult. You know, it does take a little bit of strength in your fingers. I do have arthritis, so I can say that this should not be too difficult for anyone who's capable enough to camp, to get that into the pocket. So, Kateri, I'll let you slide that second one in, and then we'll do the next pocket.
Okay, here we go.
No trouble sliding right through. It's not popping out of those holes at all. This is what you want to see when you put together a cot as far as assembly, that it doesn't naturally come out of the holes and need a lot of adjustment as you put those in. This will make it go faster as you get more experience putting together your cot. Doubles as a stretcher. You want to try this one? You're going to try?
Yes.
Now that you've seen it done?
I did it!
Oh, she got that one. No trouble at all.
I don't know how I did this one.
Well, now you saw how to do it, kind of.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay, now, that was the second hardest part. What? Don't worry about that part. It's going to be spread out when you start putting the legs on.
Oh,
now show me how you think.
These are the leg. Where the legs
right,
are supposed to go.
Right.
Go like this.
So go ahead and snap that side in.
Is it snapped in?
You should hear a snap, I think.
Yeah, it's not snapped in yet.
Or if you can't snap it in,
this
maybe
is
it'll...
snapped in.
Okay. Now this is the hardest part, is getting that on there. So you need to sit it up like this. And then you use the weight of your body to lean down on this and pull this up.
Yeah, I'm going to need help.
And this is the biggest complaint about any cot, is that this step here requires too much strength.
I'm so close. Just need over it.
Oh, watch it. Stop. Stop what you're doing. You need to keep your hand away from that clip there.
Oh,
because if you have it in there, when it goes in, your hand is going to be part of that clip. Hey, you got it.
That wasn't too hard, actually.
Okay, she's 11. You can see that she's not too beefy, but she was just able to get this first crossbar put in. Now go ahead and do the other end bar. Or do the middle bar. That's fine too.
I was going for that one. But wait, it will make it
It'll make the whole thing more stable if you do the two ends first. Or some people start with the middle. So just to get a close-up here of what she's doing, it just snaps right in.
Okay, that one's good. You don't really hear the snap or anything. I noticed it just like hooks on, and since they're like outwards, there's no way you're getting them off because you really need to squeeze it down to get it off, and that's not going to happen.
So you think that taking it down might be difficult?
No, I think that taking down will be a little bit easy because they don't actually snap in.
Oh, okay.
They just push against each other.
Okay.
That's why it's like really pushing and stretching there.
Yeah, you want it to be nice and tight, otherwise you're going to sag and be laying on the ground again.
Voila.
Oh, man. Now that you know what to do, it's no trouble at all, huh?
Nope. Super cool.
Okay, I'll hold it up for you. Go ahead and get the next bar. So this is 3 out of 5 bars. She's putting one here in the middle. So if you're a male, I think you might not want to use that technique that Kateri just used, just in case something, springs back on you. And actually, I don't really recommend that technique for women either. Just putting things between your legs is not a good idea.
It's the only way that I can do it. I could try like this.
No, keep your fingers away from the clasp.
Exactly.
And also your hair. You wouldn't want your hair to be stuck in there.
This one's not cooperating.
And you can get it. If you got the other ones, you can get this one too.
This is me trying without going over top of it.
Yeah, well, that does kind of keep it more stable, doesn't it? Try it. Do it your way, kiddo.
Now my hands wear it out. I need both. And scoop it under. There.
Okay, one more.
Straighten this out. Nope, it's not. It's not budging.
Yeah, now that's one thing that you do have to be careful about when you're putting it together. If it's a little bit off of perpendicular, it will, as you sleep, have a tendency to kind of turn into a parallelogram, into a nice rectangle for your cot. So this is why, kids, it's important to learn geometry.
I learned
exactly
geometry.
what I was talking about here, but see how this one's kind of off to the side? It's out of center of where that hole is.
Oh, Mommy, you're not doing your job.
Okay, let me focus on videoing your last crossbar here.
This one feels easier than the others. Come on. Need something to actually hold it, Mommy.
Okay. I really wanted to see if you could do this by yourself. Like if I send you to camp without anybody.
I'm gonna need help from the teachers.
The teachers? There's no teachers at camp.
No, other kids, really.
Okay, so you got it together basically on your own. So that's what I kind of meant by a parallelogram. What do you think?
It's so comfortable. So bungee.
Yeah?
I like it. Just need a soft
Okay, let me see how much it's sagging. No, yeah, that's fine. Just sit there. And we're gonna have a look underneath here. She is very far away from sagging low enough to hit the crossbars, but of course that's what we would expect for someone who's 11 years old.
Okay,
and
now
under
Mommy's turn.
100 pounds. And now we're gonna see how much it sags with someone who's an adult.
And then maybe my dad.
Just a little bit under 150 pounds. Here we go. Full-grown adult.
Yeah, not that much. Like,
So if I lie on my side, how's that?
still good. It's
Still
totally
good?
fine.
Yeah, this feels pretty
Stretch.
comfortable. You know, it's hard to say without having actually slept a night on it. But this
I'll probably sleep a night on it.
feels pretty good. How's that? Even when I just am sitting? Am I close?
It's fun.
I can still fit my hand in between there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
It's not like you're gonna like...
Okay, this is one of the things that people sometimes complain about, is that it's not stable as you get up. I didn't have any trouble at all getting up from the cot.
What do you mean not stable?
Well, if the designers try to cut weight by angling the legs inward more, because that makes that crossbar shorter,
Yep.
then it becomes unstable at the sides. And sometimes when you're getting out of it like this, it just goes whoop. But I'm sitting all the way at the side. I'm having to lean forward in order to make that side come up. So I'm pretty pleased with the design of this in terms of stability. I don't think there's any way I could, I don't expect that I would ever roll this much in my sleep. It's not even coming off the ground. It's not coming off the ground?
No, it's
I
not.
didn't think so. Yeah, this is real stable.
I love
pleased.
it. I can't wait until I sleep on it and show all my friends I have like a bed.
Yes.
It's gonna be so comfortable now.
And it all packs down into that
teeny weeny.
that little stuff sack, and it's under 5 pounds. I think it's 4 pounds, 9
perfect.
ounces maybe.
I absolutely love it.
Okay.
So that's it for now. Goodbye.
Okay, this is a really quick review of a very popular cot called the FE Active, the Journey Forward cot. Super, super compact cot. It comes in a literally, it's like smaller than a sleeping bag. I would say it's like 40 centimeters, really, really small. And actually the bag is large enough that you aren't going to get frustrated putting it back, because a lot of these kinds of things, it's easy and compact, and then when you try stuffing it back without the factory help, it's hard. But this actually is big enough to fit the entire thing. Comes with a bunch of these things, and it's just like a tent. It's got a bungee, it's aluminum, and everything just fits. And all you do is kind of disassemble it, and literally it just fits in the bag. That's it. So a couple of things. This post, you get 2 of them, and when you put it together, you get them all in. Now, there's a trick to this. So people are going to struggle to put this in, and it actually needs to go all the way into this slot, otherwise it's going to keep coming out. And it comes with a little handle here, and if you try doing this and pushing it in, it's actually very hard. So the trick really is to grab this slot and you push it from here. So once you do that, it just snaps right in. It's very easy. And to remove it, it's kind of the same thing, but not. So I'm trying to get the camera to. So you kind of here, you push this way, right? And then you use this to push it forward like that, and it just comes out. So you kind of use your palm, and you kind of give it a little wiggle, and it just pops right out. That is pro tip to get this thing without much struggle. Okay, so to get these legs on, again, it's like a tent. That's it. And you should start from the center. So what I found easiest is you get the bottom hook, you lift it up, and use your weight to pull this. And it's just, if you do it lying down, you're going to struggle hard. So you start with the center and you keep going left and right. And after you get all of the legs snapped in, this is what it looks like. It comes with a little pouch on the side for maybe your phone. But really, assembly and disassembly is just that simple. So I've had other products like this, and the material for this is typically canvas. Canvas is comfortable, but it does start to get a little saggy where the most weight is, typically in the middle. But this material is kind of a nylon. I think it's kind of a water-resistant material. So I think it's less prone to sagging. However, I do think that with time this will start to sag because it stretches. I don't recommend pouncing on the cot. It's just meant for sleeping. So as long as you take care of this thing, you're going to be good to go for a while.
Stange hat sich einer von diesen Aluschienen zu weit genutzt, gelöst, sodass es hier immer reinspringt und der nicht nachher wieder zu befestigen ist. So, bis bald.